On Tuesday, we told you about the Supreme Court calendar. Every Monday and Thursday, the justices decide what cases they will actually hear, and they make decisions that affect us all. For more on Obamacare and another important ruling the Supreme Court announced yesterday, we want to bring in our legal expert, the great Candace Kelley. Good morning, Candace, on this Friday.
Good morning.
And I got to imagine, good morning to you. I got to imagine, it's not a good morning for Donald Trump. I got to imagine he's a little bit more orange than he usually is today. He's kind of hot today because of this. You think about it, the court is 6-3 in favor of conservatives, and 3 of those judges he appointed, yet it was a 7-2 decision. So how significant is that, Candace?
This is a huge, huge victory when it comes to Obamacare, and it really signals that everything is going to stay in place. Third time was not the charm, because the Supreme Court has heard this 2 times before. At this point, they haven't even decided the merits of the case, and that's really the takeaway. Because here's what the issue was on the table: whether or not those who did not get this particular insurance under the Affordable Care Act should get a penalty, and that penalty, whether or not it was constitutional. Here, the court said, you know what, we're not even going to decide on the merits of the case. We're not going to get to that question. We need to throw out this case because the plaintiffs don't have what they call standing. There are no injured parties. Why? Because as we just heard in the report, this particular tax penalty or financial burden was removed. So when you come in front of the Supreme Court, you just can't willy-nilly say, I don't like this law. You have to be hurt. And what the court said essentially in this decision was, no one's hurt anymore. The penalty is not there. So please get out of my court for the 3rd time. We're not deciding on this. So everything remains the same.
I mean, had they talked to you, Candace, could have saved, a lot of money. They get all that money they spent to get in front of the Supreme Court. Before we move on to the next case, just to follow up, so could there be more challenges then if they didn't really look at the merits of, the law and just kind of said, this doesn't affect you, go away?
Well, potentially, because if there was a plaintiff in this case that didn't have standing, what Republicans might do is look for people, states, organizations that do have standing in terms of coming to the court again. But I think that the Supreme Court has spoken 3 times in front of the Supreme Court. That's a lot in terms of looking at this, what's happened over the past 10 years. What they're really sending is a message to say, let's look at this legislatively. Let's not decide this in front of the Supreme Court. Why don't we do this in Congress? We've heard this enough, right? 3 times is a number of times to take up the justice's time. And I think that they're sending a message, we're not even interested in hearing this. Do this in Congress. We're going to be working on other things.
All right, another thing they were working on yesterday was something that came out of Philadelphia. The Supreme Court handed down another ruling. And it's a case you first told us about a couple of weeks ago, I believe, Candace, and it involves the city of Philadelphia and a Catholic agency in a same-sex foster care dispute. What was that decision?
Well, it was a unanimous decision, which is very interesting because a number of the cases that have been decided during this term and this past few weeks have been unanimous decision, which brings up a lot of questions surrounding what their disposition the justices are in the court. But the court said that this city of brotherly love didn't show a lot of love to the Catholic social services, and that was wrong. This was unconstitutional, that on its face, there was a contractual obligation for Philadelphia to say to this Catholic social services, it's okay that you are violating against the LGBTQ community, because there's a caveat in the contract that Catholic Social Services has with Philadelphia when it comes to making sure that children may or may not be placed with gay couples. Catholic Social Services was, of course, on one side saying, we don't want to place our children in our system with gay couples. The Supreme Court justice said, actually, contractually, you are allowed to do that. There's a way for Philadelphia to remove you from that anti-discrimination clause. You should have done that in this case. You didn't. So the religious right, conservatives, have won in this case, setting a very interesting precedent for other cases to come.
So, Candace, what you're really saying, it's not a blanket thing, right, this decision, but was it a surprise to legal pundits such as yourself that they did this, particularly with the makeup of this Supreme Court?
Well, as I mentioned, it's interesting that the Supreme Court has had a number of unanimous decisions. So when we look at whether one justice thinks this way or the next, their decisions have really kind of left this willy-nilly idea of what they're even going to do. It isn't a surprise in that we know that during COVID, for example, when religious organizations wanted to open their churches, courts on a whole said, go ahead and open those churches. So this really is just a trend of largely conservative courts who really have been sympathetic to those seeking relief on religious grounds. So it's not surprising in that way. But again, they did not address the merits of the case in terms of discrimination and placing young children and with gay couples. What they said was, this is a contract issue, and contractually there's an out, and there's also other opportunities for children to be placed elsewhere. So it's not like these children couldn't go anywhere. Catholic Social Services is one of 30 organizations that does this in terms of matching children with couples. So what they said was, there are other options. Contractually, you're okay. Closed case.
Yeah. Candace, we're almost out of time, but just a couple of seconds left. Do you think that these justices break bread and have lunch and call, like, you know how we call each other sometimes on the three-way? I just feel like they're all over the place, you know, unanimous over here, arguing in the dissent and stuff, and Obamacare. I mean, do you think they even like each other?
Listen, they have great respect for each other. If we think about Justice Scalia, Justice Ginsburg, who are no longer with us, they were great friends. They would break bread with each other. They would travel with each other. They would have lunch with each other. And while they weren't allowed to talk about the cases and engage in that, we know what happens after work hours and during work hours where you're not officially on the records. There's camaraderie. There's more of an understanding. And one of the things that the justices have prided themselves in is not being mean to each other on the court, not yelling at each other. Justice Stephen Breyer has in the past, while on the talking circuit, has said, listen, we do not yell at each other. We are respectful. We listen to each other. This is not something where we're fighting each other personally. We like each other personally, but let the law stand where it may when it comes to the actual cases that are being decided.
That's something,
well,
okay.
Definitely
I mean,
not
I know that's what he said, but yeah, something well, I still think Kagan and Kavanaugh are talking behind each other's back, but that's just me, Candace. Thank you very much, Candace, for your insight. Always appreciate it. You know they're doing it, right? And trying to divide.
Yeah.
But thank you, Candace. Okay,
You're
Kavanaugh's
welcome.
the source of a lot.
Thanks, Candace.
That I can tell you.